Oh, that research is flying. Have we still only got red-green research going on?
Not sure, to be honest with you.
I would guess we have gray, but that's just a guess.
Depends if it needs oil. And no red belts? Oh my god. I need an absolute ton of red belts to solve the iron crisis.
What's stopping the bounce beam? Oh, iron.
Yeah, Paul.
We're just not making them quickly.
Right. What's this third line running? Absolutely nothing apart from the bounce. Right.
Yeah, the irony is we need iron to solve the iron problem. Pops, don't mess with that. What do you do that for?
Let's get the bounce sorted.
Dude, it was already doing it. It was literally a splitter that was left prioritized to do that. So it sent the excess down the line, but everything came south.
You got 400 now, Paul.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'll put the splitter back for you, Paul.
I'm missing a yellow belt. It's designed so that it'll take everything, but any surplus will go straight on.
Don't worry, I'm not nicking it from your chest. I'm making it on me.
That's fine. So I'm gonna need a lot of it.
Yeah, that's why I left the chest alone.
I've got two steel smelting array blueprints set up. If you've got time, can you try and build one out?
Yeah.
Because once we get that up and I get the stuff down, we can have a full red belt of iron plate. And I think that's going to solve a lot of problems.
Do you like your contraption, Paul?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Useful though. We're going to need a lot of pipes, so it's good that it's making some.
Yep. I thought you had a driving license, Paul.
I was literally reading El Plagiato's comment and then turned around and drove into them. So you can blame him.
They go way too fast.
It's like threading the needle trying to drive around. Oh, come on. What did it even hit? You what, mate? It's not in there. Like concrete grass or something. Better repair that. I might need that power pole. Right, we'll just nick one for now. Right, now to work out where we're going. The snapping reminds you of Skylines. You want to play, but you're downloading Gears of War 5. That's a very different game. Oh, I'm at a red belt. I'm not even that far away. Oh my god. Pops. Did you reverse the polarity?
For copper?
For coal that we're feeding the furnaces?
Yes.
Because my furnace needs coal and it was going top to bottom and now it's going bottom to top.
Yeah, we can just split it off right here.
I feel like there's a solution here. There's not much room, but there's a solution. Electric furnaces for when are okay, but you still need to use electricity to... They don't actually offer any speed benefit over a steel furnace, but they do allow you to put more modules in them. But they do burn up a lot of power, so... Take it, Pops is AFK.
Sure.
I'm sorry, Puppies is not home right now. Right, where did I leave my car? Wait a minute, I can nick all this. You're officially hooked on Prison Architect. He died of laughter? Oh.
Were you bringing the iron ore all the way down to your steel furnaces?
Yeah, I'm just going to drive back now.
Uh,
We have steel furnaces being made somewhere.
I don't know if someone spoke to me in like the last 5 minutes. I was on the phone.
We know you was AFK. We just checked our webcam and we couldn't see you at your show anymore.
Oh, okay.
So of the 2 arrays, what are they going to be? 2 irons?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we need iron.
I knew we put that webcam up for something, Paul.
That was it.
It's when I disappear.
Were you bringing a second line, or are you going to split this one?
It's going to be a second line. This line's dedicated to this array.
Tom, do you have any spare red conveyor belt on you?
Yes, I have 118.
Can I pinch like 50? Thank you.
What's
20.
EA? You missed the golfing bit, Bigfoot. Yeah, that was quite funny. Oh, Eco. Eco is a game that I had my eye for a while. I've seen it go through... I've seen it start life, you know, very positive. People loving it. And then I've watched it go through reviews on Steam saying, you know, it's so annoying, blah, blah, blah. They've unbalanced it. They've broken it. Wah, wah, wah. You know. And then I've seen it kind of bounce back a little bit. So, I don't know where it stands at the moment, but I think it had gone back up to a sort of a mostly positive stance. Oh, blimey. I didn't expect that. Can I have some ketchup? It's hanging over a cliff. It could go either way. What is the problem exactly? Are the devs just... I don't know. They're not really listening. What is this? Are the devs not really listening, or are they going wrong somewhere? show us the plate. Hang on. Right, for now, I'm going to send that on its merry way. The community managed like satisfaction. Like, yeah. Right. I'll show you my plate. This is my food. It's basically chips, beans, and there's a fish at the back there in breadcrumb that I've chucked ketchup on, and some bread so that I can make butties. So I will be disappearing slightly momentarily. I'll
That looks pretty cool.
eat the scram. Proper northern food right there, right? I've made this thing just dedicated to this for now, but this continuation on the third line needs to go somewhere useful.
Yeah.
But we seem to have a lot of iron right now. So I don't think...
ever say that.
Well, it's not being consumed, which is a bit worrying.
Whenever someone says we have plenty of iron,
Something's wrong.
Yeah, it basically means you're not consuming it. They're proper chips. Slightly brown. Unlike what you get at the fish and chip shop. A bunch of things. Nightmare, how you doing? Now we can optimize this thing. Uh-oh. We're lacking red circuit. Red circuit means oil. Let's get that sped up. Red circuit's the bane of your Factorio game, it's always short. Have you got one of the scalable builds for it? Did I just make that the wrong way around? Another thing you can do when you get bots, you could just mark stuff for upgrade and they'll come and do it for you. I have a lot more cogs here than here. What's going on? Something broken here. There we go. Okay, it's making them a bit quicker. Now we're building up belts. Nice. Yeah, we're going to have to do oil pretty quick.
White's working on it.
You know, if you had a bunch of people, like a bunch of subs in the nut house, doing this, let's say you got, I don't know, 20 in, you'd have to divide it, wouldn't you? You'd have to say, you guys focus on military, like gun turrets, walls, you guys focus on smelting, you focus on science.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
it'd be like 4 teams of 4.
but there'd have to be some kind of overall coordination to make sure that resources are moving in the right direction and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what the team leaders are for.
That'd be a logistic exercise, that would.
You would. Yeah, set up your teams and set a team leader for each team.
If that ever happens, I'll make sure I get a good night's sleep before.
Lol.
Hey, I had an improvement last night. I went up to 5 hours sleep. Oh yeah.
I slept well, but I felt when I woke up, I just wanted to sleep a lot more. Yeah, 5-bar trial, it'd be like real life trying to manage actual people to do logistical stuff. It would be very challenging. Whoever took a load of red belt, can you finish that second? Actually, they all have to do it.
Southeastern Copperfield is now transported through to the main area.
Can you if you look at the overhead map, we've got some gaps in the radar, aren't they? Just on the way. If you put a radar near that Copperfield, it should fix it. It's a natural part of human life to eat, so why not let people see it? I'm of the opinion that if you're eating and somebody else is eating, that's fine. You're both eating together. It's a social thing. If someone's eating and another person sat there watching them eat, I kind of find that's weird for both parties. So, given that you can see me, but I can't see you, if I'm eating, I just turn the camera off, and then it doesn't matter. If I leave the camera on, then you're basically forced to watch me eat, which I don't personally like. Like these streamers I see, and they just get a plate of stuff out and they start shoving it down the throat, and I have to watch it. I just go away for 10 minutes and come back. That's just me. I'd rather turn the camera off. You're not really missing anything by not seeing me eat, are you? You don't miss anything. You can still see the game. So why does it matter? Yeah, there was a whole category for social eating. And pretty much the only people who watch it or do it seem to be Asian streamers. Because it seems to be more of a, I don't know, more of a normal thing for them. Dang it. The guy saying your camera was off was an account created today. And follow him for 2 minutes. The thing is, I can't see that information, can I? Like, there's nothing that tells me, like you say, that the guy followed 2 minutes ago and his account was created today. Which is probably a person who either was watching the stream and he created an account to post something, or he created an account and he already knew about me. One or the other. 20 players in a Factorio server. Could be fun.
Attack on the south wall.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Yeah, it's fine.
How close are we to the spaceship? Closer than ever. Matty, are you in the subscriber Discord server? Because there's quite a few people in the sub server who play Factorio. All you need to do is just post in the Sandbox channel or something. Sandbox Sim channel. So does anybody want to play Factorio? That's one of the benefits of being in the sub server, is you can find people to just play a game with. Just ask. Your server name and password are in the Sandbox chat. There you go. Go and play with Giddy. That's the whole point. If you're subbed, you automatically have access to the Discord server. Alex Wilson, I've returned from a lovely shopping experience at Lidl. I don't think there's any such thing, is there? I swear my car just keeps disappearing.
Motley, you keeping an eye on that southern wall?
I am.
Just grab
Good
a load
job.
of that.
GG.
Get this job finished.
Okay, wall is being ferried into main.
Sort that out in a minute. Little is great. They've begun with Finnish rice porridge. Eating them with chopped boiled eggs mixed with butter. What? Wait a minute. Finnish rice porridge pirogue that your grandmother used to make, eating them with chopped boiled egg mixed with butter. Kaliloth, you have no idea how ill that makes me feel. When I was a kid, and Mrs. Squirrel knows this, when I was a kid, I used to, after school, go to my grandma's. And one of the meals that she used to make that I absolutely detested was basically boiled eggs that had been chopped. And she used to chop boiled egg into a cup. And even to this day, it makes me feel queasy. I hated it that much. Like, I don't know what it must be a texture thing, but chopped boiled egg just makes me like, oh no. Did she overcook the eggs? No, you can't really overcook a boiled egg. You boil the egg, you take the shell off, and then you chop it up. So let's go and fix the supply and then come back to here. In a cup. Yeah, she put it in a cup and then give me a teaspoon. So I was supposed to like scoop out this chopped egg out of a cup. I just, honest to this day, I don't know what that was about. But this is the same person who... I was walking along the road once, and I sort of turned around because I heard something, turn back, and walked straight into a concrete lamppost. And I banged my head, like, bang, straight onto a concrete lamppost. I went back to Grandma, And she rubbed butter on it. She said rub butter on it. It's like she belonged to that generation of people who just had these really weird old wife tales, like rubbing butter on a wound. It's gonna do what exactly? Did it work? Of course it doesn't work. It doesn't do anything. It's just butter. It's not some magic ingredient. I tell you what though, if you ever did that on a burn, that would be a bad idea. Because I'm sure the butter would just insulate it.
That last array is now complete, Paul.
Which one? The smelter?
Yeah.
Cool, because I'm just about to
There's
send
a-
stuff to it.
There's also a fresh copper ore line just a
That's not running at max capacity. That lower one. Look at it shuffling. Because the iron plate's not being used properly yet. Should we move over to Mammy Easter dessert that's best described as wet rye bread mixed with chocolate pudding? Is that... That sounds a... I don't know, that sounds a bit like a bread and butter pudding almost. Okay, you got 2 lanes of iron ore coming in. What's going on here then? I'm thinking the best thing to do with this is to bring this red line in over the other side and then mix it with the 2 yellows and then upgrade them to red. I reckon 1 red and 2 yellows should be able to feed 2 red. Maths wise, it makes sense. Three to 2. What? That's not 3 to 2. What the heck? There we go, it's better. Where's that going? Get some more red belt.
Has anybody reserved a spot for the red circuit yet?
No, don't they normally go downstream of the green,
Yes.
and then the blue comes after that, or something?
Yes.
I don't know. I've not done any of that stuff, so.
Oh, yeah, either.
Green, then plastic, then green. I don't understand why. Well, we've got a pretty good iron supply line now.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever been to this Marmy place. What is that? Like Technology 1 AM where you are. Bro, where are you? 7 hours in front. You've got to be like in Japan or something. You do a 3 to 3 balancer. I don't think I am Wyland, no. I think it's actually settled down. I'll keep my eye on it. But it seems to be green on LBS. No, not dropped any Wyland. Yeah, Sunday always seems to be the worst day. I don't know why. I think it's because tournaments are run on Sunday, maybe. Plastic on the bus. Noise. Does that mean red circuits now?
I'm working on
Southern
them.
wall is fortified.
Right, let's get some ammo. Have we got blue signs yet?
No, yes.
Guess it's red written. No, we don't. Let's queue some stuff up until we get that. Was a 3 to me? Well, I tell you what the 3 to 3 was for was because this splitter that I've got here is left prioritized, so it always sends this way before it sends that way. So that thing can easily be quite starved, which means if I left it as it is, that line can get starved. So I might have two solid red lines and a starved line. So I've put a 3 to 3 balancer in so that these two pick up the slack of the third one. You see how it's coming in like that? It's coming in broken, but it's going out full. It's basically supplementing that line with these two, and you can see like little gaps in the top line. But it's spreading the gaps out. So instead of having 3 fully compressed belts, or 2 and 1 half empty one, you've got 3 with a few gaps in it, which I think is a better solution. And that's mostly caused by the left prioritizer. You don't like your sister now. Last year nearly melted in Dubai. Now she's gone and booked a 1-week holiday to Abu Dhabi. You see, Battle Rabbit, the difference is Wait, for your 32nd in June? How does she get to choose where you go on your birthday? How does that work? The problem is she clearly likes hot countries and you don't. So on your birthday, take her to a cold country. In fact, in the middle of June, why don't you go to like the Norwegian fjords or something? Right, what needs doing now?
Southern wall guns need ammo.
Getting me a kebab. Does that count as things need to be done?
Sure, what do you want? Lots of spicy sauce, yeah?
Yeah. Large from Tommy Tucker's, please, Paul.
Is it not bad at all? So prior the input left. Because that line is flowing red, full speed, compressed. So this is coming in full speed compressed. I don't think the input would make any difference. I think the splitter's going to split anyway. I tell you what though, Battle Rabbit, there'd be like no sister of mine would be booking my holiday to a place I don't want to go. Ooh. Right, have we got red circuits being made then?
No, working on it.
Oh, I'll come and help you do that then.
Okay.
What do we need up there?
Red inserters.
Right. Let's grab some power poles as well. I do not have sisters. I have two brothers. But if I had a sister, or
It's time for me to go. My guests will be arriving shortly for dinner tonight.
what? Thanks for playing.
Thanks for playing.
I've left 2 steel containers down by the red conveyor belt with all of my kit in it. So it's there. There's all sorts of bits and pieces. Thank you for a great afternoon's game. Chat.
Yep,
See you
thanks
later.
for the fun.
And
Oh, this is all yellow. So if we don't launch the ship now, it's because Muttley abandoned us.
That's a good. That's a good fallback plan. Hashtag blame Muttley.
Yep. Always blame the last person who left. It works at work as well. It's all Molly's fault. Look at what you did. We could have done it if it wasn't for you. I don't think anybody plays it, Baz. I mean, everybody, like, the team's got an open invite, so... I don't think it's usually the core players of Factorio, are me, Tom, Puppies, Whiteland, Muttley. I don't think any of them. And Farrox was into it big time, but he's gone cold turkey. So he's resisting now.
Happy anniversary.
And Vrome's not allowed in because he just dies.
If Frome came in, we'd have no resources at all. It'd hoard it all.
Hooch, thank you
Tell
for
me I'm
39
wrong.
months. Haven't been around much lately. Pop in and say hi. I've not seen your name in chat for ages, Hooch. Thank you for popping in, sir. Hacks Julie, welcome back. Madness, 49 months. Close to the big 5-0. Brendano El Taco with 15. Thank you, guys.
Happy anniversary. Nutter.
What's coming down these outer lines? Is it copper? Copper plates. Tom.
Depends on which one. Yes, the two outsides are copper. And then green and plastic goes in the center.
Okay. I'm going to punch into one and then split it, I think. I'm thinking right now we don't have enough green. We don't have enough copper on the go here. That's what I'm thinking.
Happy anniversary.
There's no way this is gonna be enough.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Where did we put plastic on the belt at? Or on the bus?
Looks like Whiten's put it back here. So next to the stone. What? Yeah, he did. He stopped playing Factorio. Like I say, he went cold turkey. Copper Motor, thank you for 11 months. I don't know how he did it either, but I think he had the shakes for a week.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Your base is a bunch of spaghetti. Nikki, trust me, the first year I spent playing this game, all of my bases were spaghetti. It's just something that happens. The more you play it, the better you get. Why does this go yellow then red? That's weird.
I'm out of yellow belts.
What do you need it for?
The center.
Oh, you mean the braided bit?
Yes. It's also missing red inserters in the center.
Yep, trying to put some in. Bots makes this so much easier. Oh my god. That's the inner bit done. Bots, yeah, construction bots. There's two kinds of bots in this game, construction bots and logistic bots. So the logistic bots basically move things around and the construction bots can construct things. Okay. I think that's operational. Do you play the game,
Appears to
Bob?
be. Are we going to make 2 lanes of red or 1?
Let's just go one for now, because frankly, we can always upgrade that to red. So anytime there's enough, we can upgrade to red belt.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
If you don't play the game, Bob, I don't see how you can estimate where we should be at. The Stubborn Trucker, thank you for 4 months. Okay, so I don't get how you can make that call then. Okay, now let's look back at plastic and sulfur and see if there's anything we can do about the rate of that. Oh man, radar. Right, I'll tell you what we do need. Now we've got red circuit. Green and red circuit to make a speed module. You love Factorio ++.
I'll be right back.
Right. So I'll tell that to make speed module. And then we'll use a red to get that in there. And a blue. And then we'll have a box on the other side. And we'll limit how much it makes. We don't need a lot of these. Funnily enough, the funny thing about the speed module, right, is the very first two that you can make, you can put back into the assembly machine, and it makes them quicker. So look how slow that's making that. It says crafting time 15 seconds. Energy consumption 50% speed plus 20% with the speed module. So if we take those two and put those two in there. So the crafting time goes down by 20%, which is 3 seconds. Quick maths. So that's now a 12-second time instead of a 15. And then what we do is we take those and we put them in key things. Things that take a lot of time. So anywhere around here where we want to get a boost. Maybe these things here. Put them in there. That'll boost their output. It's a dangerous game to get into if you want to achieve anything IRL. Yep. I've told people don't play it. Now, we could make another one of these and make them quicker, but frankly, it's not worth it. Not with this. What do we need next? What, have we got blue science yet? I'm guessing not. We've got red circuits, so how do we get blue science now?
It's set up. Sulfur and red circuits. Sulfur's on the bus.
What is that? So what do we need to do? Put sulfur into that?
Half sulfur, half red circuit, it appears.
Is Wyland here?
Let me just say he's in the game.
Yeah. Okay. So that looks like the same one that I've got, which means, yeah, red circuit and sulfur on column 2, and output is the blue. We've got sulfur on the bus, haven't we? So we can do it.
They're coming up. It's coming up.
Yeah, this outer one needs to go the other way. Unless, oh, actually, no, it doesn't. No, he's already wired it in already, I think. Okay, cool. No, no, no. Oh, okay.
Just so it doesn't confuse us.
Yeah. As a person gets so tunnel focused in this game, that was a, yeah, it very much is like that. It's one of those, oh, I'll just fix this before bed.
We won't be able to get blue circuits until we study advanced electronics. WB.
Robert. Scumbag trees. It's often said the worst thing is this game are the trees. Was not expecting that, pubs. Right, so
Then
if you
what
want to
happened?
make... Well, I was stood there and all of a sudden there was an explosion on my screen. So, this is not producing enough red circuit. So we need to look at why. And you can see there's not much plastic coming in. So if we look further down, figure out where the starvation is. Oh. So these machines, from here onwards, these machines are not doing anything because they don't have enough plastic. So the next job is to get more plastic bars onto that belt. So I'm going to go and grab some speed modules first. $25, that'll do. A laser. I have to air quote that. Laser.
We're not using them as turrets, that's all I'm saying.
Not unless we get a lot of accumulators.
I remember how much they took last time.
Alright, let's see where the sulfur is. Oh, Wyland's awake. Now this is the pain of oil processing, is when you split the oil, it goes into like 3 components: light oil, heavy oil, and gas. And your refineries stop working if you fill up on any one of those 3. So what you need to start doing is like cracking stuff. So that if you've got too much, say, you don't have to do that anymore, Giddy. What do you have to do? Tell me more, Giddy. Has it changed? Basic processing should only produce gas. Ooh, they've changed that. Basic processing only produces gas now. So you don't need to worry about burning off light and heavy oil. But it's not efficient. That's still cool. Right, what's next? It's copper. What's the green circuit array? Red. Green.
How soon will your sulfuric acid be coming?
got plenty of iron ore. We've got coal over here that we might need to get at some point, but we've got plenty of coal there. Stone, not do anything with. Oh boy, there's a load of gun turrets on the south wall that doesn't have any ammo.
Muttley! Oh wait, he's not here.
So, in terms of science, we're on blue, right? And to get a rocket, we need to be... Right. Can we make solar panels yet? Trying to think what we need.
Yeah, solar panels you make pretty easy early on, as long as we researched.
Alright, raise sea letter. How many people can co-op? At least 100. Well, the game supports that many. Whether you can practically do it or not, I don't know. Construction robotics. Requires the electric engine, which is blue science. Wait, construction robotics is a blue science item. And we have blue science, don't we? So if we research the electric engine, we should be able to do it. I'm thinking we need to get to bots to speed things up.
I concur.
Why researching uranium?
I don't know.
Lubricant. Lubricants and electric engine. Right. We need more oil stuff, don't we? What are you working on, pups?
I was just about to run up and fill the turrets. But
I would run
names
down south.
I do.
You've seen a server that peaked at 450 people. Holy moly. Wait, what? Why is that? That's going the wrong way, isn't it? Shouldn't be like that. The heck? Oh my god.
What's that for, Tom?
Well, it would be for sulfuric acid for the blue circuits, but we seem to be a distance from water.
I can run a water pipe straight down one of the bus empty middle bits if you want.
Some bugs with this. The game doesn't have a set player limit. Yeah. If you do something a lot, you should be efficient to do a task. I did say at the beginning, Bob, I haven't played in 2 months. So there is that. I bring with
Want
me
to run
past
you a
knowledge,
water supply
but
tank?
not necessarily speed.
But yeah, I'm looking all around the map and I'm thinking, yeah, water's a pain.
I'll sort it out for you now.
I think you're taking it too seriously, Bob. The whole build a spaceship thing was a goal, but if we don't get it, I'm not going to cry about it.